For your beef cruller, there's a couple things I'd like to share with you. The interesting thing to me is that people are always asking about these old recipes that we find. We don't really find that many recipes because we're at a time period that is mostly before written recipes, or at least recipes being shared. Sometimes we would find them in old family scrapbooks. Some we've pulled from more contemporary books that are recreating recipes of the past, but in general, we don't find that. That said, some of the oldest ones we find are pastry type things. This makes sense. It takes a little more knowledge to be able to make it execute properly versus meat or greens where you're going to throw it on the fire or throw it in the pot. And so we see things like fruit cake with so many ingredients, and brown bread. Brown bread is a steamed cake with typically molasses. When we make it, it's sorghum. And then here in this case, crullers. Crullers are surely the influence of the Germans who came into the area. The Germans and the Scots were two of the biggest groups that came in when the settlers entered the area. And so for us, it's how do we take this 150, 200-year-old concept of a fried donut, a certain type of fried donut, and make it contemporary. And part of that's the palate, the flavors, the textures, and part of it's the technique. And so here we've tried a few different things. We've been trialing this cruller for a little bit. And so anyway, hope you enjoy. It's not your everyday donut from the donut shop.